Sometimes the journey is long and you can't even see what lies ahead, but you cannot give up. You must have faith that all things are going to work together for your good. Episode 1. The backstory. For several months, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment where we had roaches and brown water. Eventually, the water turned clear, but you had to run it for a while. It was home. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and we had fun together. During the day, I would take them to play at the mall or at the splash park that was close by. It was in walking distance in our neighborhood. So it was our entertainment because I didn't have money to take us anywhere else. Free was the name of the game. And they were kids, so that helped out tremendously. They didn't know that we didn't have much. What they didn't realize was that their mom had great faith, and I saw beyond our circumstance. So if you are in a place that you don't really like where you are, see beyond that moment in time. See into your future. Only you can change your future. It's up to you to believe that there can be better for you. I had to believe it for myself. Welcome to my journey. It was a time where I had no job, but I had to feed my 2 children. So with 2 toddlers in tow, I went and applied for government assistance. That, my friends, was the most humbling experience I've ever had. As they played on the floor, I was there filling out the paperwork. They didn't know what was going on. All they knew is that they were with their mom and they were having fun playing with their toys on the floor. Yet I tried to shield away the tears because I was like, I can't believe that I'm here. How did I get here? It was then that I decided that I would never experience a season of lack in my life, in my children's life, and in their children's life. Breaking the curse will start with me. Fast forward a couple of years. I'm working now. I even have health benefits. Life is pretty good. But yet, I still don't have a budget and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Then one day, someone came into my life and encouraged me to take the Financial Peace University classes at a local church. I had only heard of this person named Dave Ramsey one other time. And the person who mentioned them, they lived on a big giant ranch and they invited us out to go horseback riding. I looked at their property and I was like, wow, now this is amazing. Who is this Dave Ramsey guy? But whoever he is, like, he's doing great things because look at your land. You have acreage. God was beginning to show me more. So excited to learn, I registered for the classes. The classes were a few weeks, but they were very interesting. I got to meet a lot of cool people. People that were on the same journey as me. People who encouraged each other along the way. I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck, so at this point, I was willing to learn anything new. Dave Ramsey said, cut your cards up, and that's what I did. I went home and I cut up the credit cards. Dave Ramsey said, save $1,000. At that point, I was like, hold on, how do I do that? I've never saved that much money in my life. Although, like, it's crazy because I've always made good money as a hygienist. I just was never a saver. But I stuck to it and I did my best and I saved $1,000. That was a very exciting day, to say the least. But soon after, as luck would have it, my car needed a new gas pump. And that $1,000, I had to use it to fix my car. My heart was broke. I was so discouraged. I just wanted to give up. I left the mechanics that day feeling deflated. I had just saved $1,000 and I was done with baby step 1. Then this happened. Eventually, I pulled myself together and I figured I have to get back on the horse and start to ride again. So I saved another $1,000. I want to encourage you, if you've never saved $1,000, save your first $10. Build yourself up. You can do this. If you can save $10, you can save $100. And if you can save $100, you can save $1,000. You just have to stick to it and be diligent and be focused, and you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. You have to come up with your why. That is what is my motivation every single day. My why are my 2 boys. When I look into their eyes, I just see so much. They're my gifts from God. And because they're my gifts, I want to take care of them. I want to show them that you can have a better life, that you do not have to live a life of debt. I believe that all things belong to me. I'm prosperous, and thus my children are prosperous. Anything that we put our hand to do can prosper. Anything you put your hand to do can prosper, but it has to start in your mind first. You have to convince yourself that you can do this, that you can get out of debt. And yes, it might take a little bit of time, but slow and steady wins the race. But if you give up, you would have never known what you could have achieved. Good things take time. If you want to change your financial situation, learn from others, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Don't take advice from broke people. That's not going to get you anywhere. I yearned for a better life for me and my boys, but I had to open up my heart and my mind to receiving. Sometimes you have to unlearn some things. A lot of us were not taught about finances and money. Some of those subjects were taboo, but here you are now, excited to change your future. My main goals, first, is to plant seeds of hope, financial literacy, and wisdom into my boys. Secondly, I want to make my future self proud. Sometimes life is pretty easy, but other times, in order to get to your destination, you have to take a scenic route, a more complicated route. But believe me, you will eventually get there if you don't give up. So I invite you on this journey with me, the road to my financial independence. My journey will look different than your journey, and that is okay. On my journey, I've learned the art of sacrifice. I pray that you also learn that art. It'll get you pretty far. Remember, no is a complete sentence. Everything is not an immediate need. So if this is your first time watching me, I want to welcome you to my channel. We are just getting started. This is a journey that I'm so excited about. As I learn new things, I'm going to share them with you because I want us all to succeed. Yes, this is my story. I want you to write your own story of how you are succeeding financially. This is only episode 1, so stay tuned.